Hey everybody, welcome back. You know what time it is. Time to water your plants and time to look at some of the funny social media comments, posts, tweets, and memes of the week. Our parents make cute babies. Your mother is a printer. Are you guys quadruplets? Because you look exactly the same. Exactly the same. Wow. Are you guys sisters? I literally have $1 to my name right now. What's your Venmo? Jeremy Dan requests $1. The last one. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Because you're reading what's your Venmo and he's like, I'm gonna help you out. And instead he wants money. Your last dollar. That cuts you deep. It hurts inside. I love the internet. Today's video is sponsored by Omaze. More on them later in the video. If you had 6 minutes left to live, what's the last song you'd listen to? I'd spend the whole 6 minutes trying to pick a song. Yeah, pretty true. Pretty true. Especially when you're like, let's say like you've got one other person that you're with and like it'll just be a battle to the death and you'll just end up dying anyway. Make playlists is my suggestion. Everybody should have a playlist of songs. If I am about to die, then this is the song that I would like to listen to. Always be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. We'll be prepared.
So in case y'all haven't heard, Facebook is now called Meta. I don't know why. Anyways, it's funny. But I always love that Mark Zuckerberg insists on being in like the promo videos for things because he's the most memeable face in the world. Case in point. Why does Mark look so unreal? I swear he could be standing right in front of me and he'd still look like a 3D character. Pretty much. Like, let's have a little zoom in. Yeah. And then everybody was also pointing out the fact that he had like barbecue sauce in the background of this video. It was a promo video for Meta. I think he does it on purpose because he knows that he's gonna be memed like crazy. And he was. We need to have a talk when you get home. Put one in water. What the hell is this? It's a rhinoceros. It's not. It kind of just looks like mold, but it's certainly not what your parental figure thought it was. It's simply a rhinoceros. I can't stop laughing because I never started. Oh, that's kind of mean. I might use that though. Now it's time to tell you about today's amazing sponsor, Omaze. Omaze gives away one-of-a-kind prizes and experiences while also donating to charities across the world. Donate $10 and you are entered to win a $4.3 million LA dream home. Modern farmhouse designed, 5 bedrooms, 6 bath, 5,800 square feet, complete with movie theater, hot tub, pool, basketball court, and putting green. Just promise me if you win, you will invite me to the party. If the home isn't your style, you can also get the multi-million-dollar cash prize instead. So when you enter to win this home, Omaze will donate to the charity Rebuilding Together, which keeps our communities intact by repairing the homes of veterans, people with disabilities, neighbors with low incomes. Rebuilding Together is in the process of rebuilding nonprofit facilities, community centers. They also offer natural disaster relief to people who lose their homes. Enter for your chance to win at omaze.com/Charlotte Dobre. My uncle just posted this, I'm never deleting Facebook. So I wake up and Zoe is laying on the back patio covered in dirt with a rabbit in her mouth. The rabbit's not bloody, just dirty. My neighbor's kids raise rabbits. I instantly knew it was one of theirs. So I took the rabbit away from my Zoe, rushed inside and washed all the dirt off before my neighbors could come home. It was stiff, but I heard some animals play dead when they're afraid, but I couldn't remember which ones. I took it and placed it back in one of the cages in their backyard and I zoomed back home. Not 30 minutes later, I hear my neighbors screaming, so I go out and ask them what's wrong. They tell me their rabbit died 3 days ago and they buried it, but now it's back in the cage. Ah, can you imagine? Oh, that's like only slightly terrifying. Imagine thinking that. It's like, how did you get back in here? Please subscribe. It's your reminder to subscribe. So subscribe. Thank you. So yeah, I'm his queen. Bruh, I didn't see him in the first pic. Oh yeah, I thought he was a tree. Effective camouflage, I should say. Well done. She does just like look like she's sitting on a log, doesn't she? His face after he says connecting people made me scream. Ah, his eyes, they're so dead inside. Why does he look like an animated breadstick? He does. Oh, Mark. I kind of feel bad for him. I would if he wasn't just a multi-billionaire. I would. I feel bad that people bully Mark Zuckerberg. But this is what I'm saying. He knows that he's gonna be memed. And he insists upon being part of the campaigns, the media circus, Now he is dubbed animated breadstick, so, and I think that totally works. At Dua Lipa, twinning. When an ugly stranger calls you twin. Oh, ouch. Ouch, Kibibble. That's gotta hurt. Oh, dang. That's gonna be the thumbnail for sure. I mean, their makeup does look similar. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it does. Doctorate in music. That's about as useful as a chocolate teapot. I'd still eat it, for sure. I wouldn't put tea in it, especially not hot tea. But you can still find use in a chocolate teapot, can you not? Unlike a doctorate in music. You look like a blueberry that's been sucked completely dry and just forced to walk the earth without moisture. What a rare insult that was. Good job. So like a raisin. You're like a blueberry raisin, is what you're saying. Telling someone they look like a raisin is quite insulting. I love me a raisin. They're delicious, but I don't want to look like one. How does one even think of a rare insult like that? I could never. I'm not smart enough. So many furries in one flight. Tag them if you know them. I object to that many furries being on the same airplane, because if it were an accident, it could basically cripple the American IT industry in an instant. I mean, you're not wrong. I also object because that is probably one of the most terrifying images I've ever seen. I apologize to anyone watching this who identifies as a furry, but you have to admit that's the stuff of nightmares. Really uncomfortable. At T. Morello, I used to be a fan until your political opinions come out. Music is my sanctuary, and the last thing I want to hear is political BS when I'm listening to music. As far as I'm concerned, you and Pink are completely done. Unsubscribe. Keep running your mouth and ruining your fan base. What machine did you think he was raging against? The dishwasher? Angry dishwasher. You know, when the dishwasher goes through a bit of a crisis, you know that moment when the dishwasher... Wait, that's the washing machine. I the joke. The dishwasher doesn't usually go through a crisis, I should think. I should think not. If it does, I should get that checked out. I'm broke as hell. My roommate purposefully screwed me over. I may not be able to pay my bills. I barely have any money for groceries. I'm in over $20,000 in debt. I'm earning $9 an hour plus commission. I bought at 0.54 and I suck. So if Dogecoin can keep pumping, that would be great. Ever considered a career in motivational speaking? I already feel much better about myself. Best comment I've ever read here. I concur. You know, I'm never gonna be able to buy Dogecoin because I just can't take it seriously. It has Doge in the title. Crypto is to men what MLMs are to women. My brother had a vial of my dad's ashes in his jacket pocket when he got married, and another one used to take his ashes out and drink a beer with our dad. To each their own. File. Wow, that's what you felt the need to comment on? My use of a word that means the same thing as another? The definition, according to Merriam-Webster, of file is vile, and Oxford defines it with the exact same definition as vile. It's the same word. File is the root word to vile. In addition, vile is more common in the US in this century, whereas file is used more in fiction, spiritual, and historical writing. Since I'm not writing anything historic, spiritual, or fictional, I stand my correct usage of the word vile. And if we want to get technical, I could have said glass container. It would have still been the same thing. All right, as someone who really enjoys correcting people's grammar, refrain from correcting people's grammar and usage of the words when it's something about death. I should think that's not an appropriate time to bring it up. Everyone follow me on Spotify. I'd rather soon myself with an anthill. Ouch. Ouch, Kibibble. That doesn't sound very fun. Hence why you said it. How do y'all be 27 plus with no kids? Seeing y'all be 23 with 5 kids will do that to you. The top of this says, other people's kids is a surprisingly great form of birth control. Are you guys good? You guys got kids? I know I got some moms and dads watching me right now. I know we got some kids watching me. How are you guys? You good? Just kidding. You tired? Imagine signing divorce papers with one of these. I mean, some people might feel that way about getting divorced. Generally not, though. Some of the most difficult parts of living is moving and divorce. These are apparently the worst parts. Unless, of course, you commit a crime or go to jail. For the majority of us, it's moving and divorce, which is why I'm single. I can't go out. I'm busy. Me being busy. I'm very, very busy. Can't you see I'm on the 7th episode of This Is Us? God. Pete Davidson is a great starter white for Kim Kardashian. Are they actually dating though? Like, are they? Are they? I've heard they are, but I can never be so sure when it comes to the Kardashians. I don't really see that lasting, TBH. Like, as a girl that likes a funny man, I could see why she might be interested, but I just don't see it lasting. Did you ever hear that story about how Pete Davidson ended up having to pay an entire expensive tab for Kanye West? I think that him dating Kim Kardashian is a way to get back at Kanye. And we are going to wrap up this video with quite possibly one of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my life.
Toma champán y fumámonos bate. Ya no hay nadie que me rescate. Clic, pa, tomo del bote, es de grandote. Es mi dinero, zorra no.
I love that. Oh God, it never gets old. All right, guys, those are the funniest comment social media of the week. And once again, thank you to Omaze for sponsoring this video. Use my custom URL and enter for your chance to win a $4.3 million LA dream home while also supporting the great cause Rebuilding Together. Enter at omaze.com/Charlotte Dobre.